Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I hope you are doing absolutely fine today. Welcome to this tutorial on creating a bash script to install Google Chrome on your Ubuntu machine. This is a simple way to do this. There is obviously more than one way to do things on Linux. So since the installation is not straightforward, I thought it a wise idea to just write the script to automate it and make it easier for the installation. You could do the command one after the other, just the way it's on the script. You can just copy it and put it in your terminal and it will work. The only part that will not work here is when we are going to be creating the repository. Obviously, if you want to do it one after the other, that means you have to manually check for if the repository is there, and if it's not there, then you can just use mkdir the way it is here to create the repository we are going to be creating. So let's dive right in. Alright, here we are in my Ubuntu terminal. Let me zoom it a bit. Alright, the program we're going to be using for this is Vim. So if you don't have Vim, please install it. So you can install Vim like this: sudo apt-get sudo apt install Vim. Now Ubuntu comes with vi. If you've installed Ubuntu comes with vi, but so the one I had in my when I installed Ubuntu was not good. I didn't like it. So when I installed Vim, the vi started working well. It was showing color coding and the rest. So can either use Vim like this or use gedit. Ubuntu also comes with gedit. Gedit is the default editor for Ubuntu. It's spelled gedit. If I click enter, it will show up. I don't want to do that. So you can any of these two will work. Well, what I'm going to use here is Vim. This will work anywhere, on any Ubuntu server, Ubuntu machine. Frankly, I believe it's installed in almost every Linux machine you can get your hands on. That's what I think. I'm not a Linux professional. I'm just a day-to-day Ubuntu user. That's what I've never tried any other Linux distribution. Since I joined Linux, I've been using Ubuntu for everything I do. So without taking our time, we open the script vi, then the script name. I will call it chrome _install chrome install.sh. So the first thing you need to do is to write your shebang. Forgotten. So I for insert, then you write your shebang, which is # user bin bash. Alright, so this will tell your way to get the bash you're going to use to run this software. The next line is to declare a variable for a directory where your keys are going to be installed, because we're going to download and sign this. Why it is not so easy to install Chrome is that Chrome is not in Snap and is not in the apt package managers. It's not in any of those places. You can't install with Snap, you can't install it with apt. None of those things work, so you have to do it this way. So the next thing you're going to do is to declare this variable. So this is where you're going to save the key we're going to download in a minute. So after declaring this variable, now it is important to check why I declare it as variable is that I'm going to use it a lot here. It is important to check if the directory has already been created or if it is not, because if it is not, that means if you try to use this directory, it will tell you it's not there. And if you're not experienced enough, you might be wondering, because somebody like me, I was wondering why is this not working until I read what they were telling me. The directory doesn't exist. So after doing this, we'll write our if statement. Now what does this if statement do? This is checking that if not directory, then you expand this variable here. That means if this is not a directory, then give it a tab. Now since this directory is in apt has an elevated user ownership. It's owned by root, so you cannot just create it with normal make directory. You have to use sudo. So we say sudo so I hope something is not wrong. Alright, let's go. Sudo make the let's use p if none of those things let's make sure it's created. In short, if none of these etc app doesn't exist, it creates all of them. That's the function of p. Then we expand directory again. So after creating the directory, since this is sudo, you need to change it to normal user so that the script works flawlessly. And how you do that is by changing the ownership of the directory to the current user. So you do that by using this command, change ownership, sudo change ownership. So you're changing it to the current user, changing the ownership of this directory, these keyrings, to the current user. So you've created the directory, you've changed the ownership. The next thing you need to do is, if the directory already exists, then you just write out a message telling the person who is running this script or what is happening. So you tell them this directory already exists, and then you end your if statement. Now that we are sure that the directory is there, the next thing we need to do is to download the key. Download the key. How do you download the key? Use wget to download the key. So wget, this is the directory, and you should saw the output in this place. So if you go to tmp google, but after this segment execute, if you go there, you will see the key is there. Now after downloading the key, you import it with gpg. So this is where you saved it, and this is where you want to import it now. So this is where the directory we created above is important. So now this key is very essential for verifying the integrity of Google Chrome installation package. If you don't use this key to sign the package, it won't. I don't think it will even install. I think I've tried it before. It didn't even install. So you need to download this key and use it to sign the package. The key that need is belongs to Google. That's what Google used to sign their packages for Linux. So and the reason why that exists is it ensures that the package manager apt trusts the Google Chrome repository. So that's why the key signing and code is always there. After that, we add the Google Chrome repository to the system sources list, so that when you want to install it, it will find it. You know, when you say whenever you say sudo apt something, if it doesn't exist in the sources list, it won't be found. To tell you it doesn't exist. So how do you add it? Use echo and then you save it in the sources list. Here it is. So you echo distance. You see where the sign key is, so that the package manager can trust this directory. I mean this web address. This table name, you just tell it the kind of there are always canary versions and canary version. That is aka the version that is in development, and then the stable version. So the one we are interested in is the stable version. Then you want to save it in the sources list. So that's why you save it here. When you are done saving it, next thing you need to do is you run your sudo apt update. And sudo apt update is to tell the system, there might be new programs that have been in the sources list. Please take note of them. So that is when you do your sudo apt-get update. Now the command is telling it I want to just write these two statements one place. So after the update, the next thing is to install the software itself, and that is done with sudo apt install. The -y is to say yes to any question they are going to ask you in the long run. Why I'm saying -y here is that I'm sure, but I just want to install Google Chrome, nothing else. If you want to run any command that you don't trust, please don't just put y, so you don't just crash something you don't understand. Right, so one more time, let's run through the command again. The shebang is to indicate where your bash is. We declare a variable so that we don't have to type this we don't have to type the directory multiple times. We write the if statement to check if the directory is there, and then create if it's not. Otherwise we write a statement telling it, saying it already exists. We end the if statement. We download the Google key with wget. The importance of this key is to allow the package manager to trust the Google Chrome, the Google Chrome package. If you do not have any key to sign an application, and you want to add it to the sources list, the sources list is somewhere here. It usually rejects it. It doesn't even allow it to be saved. So the key is important in this aspect. After downloading the the key, we import it into the keyrings. We import, you know, when you download it, you added it here. This is where you saved the key when you download it, and then you import it from here into this place. So after that, then you use this echo statement to add it into the sources list. Add it into the sources list. Then sudo update to inform the package manager of new available packages. In this case, Google Chrome stable. So, oh, this is a mistake. It's not update. It's actually installed. Sorry. Then go for the recap. So this is the correct command to install it. So the one I wrote there before was bad. So this is the one we want to install, Google Chrome stable. So with this script, if you run this script, you end up with Google Chrome. So let's add a new line. I will save it. How do you save it? Say you do, first of all you do escape, then write and quit. Let's save it and then quit. Before you run the command, before you run it, you have to make the script executable. So you say chmod to modify the user permission plus x, and say chrome underscore, then tab to auto complete it. You've made it executable. So to run it, set /chrome. Yeah, Chrome install. If I run it to try to, yeah, so I have to put my password for the sudo commands. Alright, as you can see here, I already had Google Chrome installed, but it found that the one I had installed was out of date, so it updated it for me. So that's why you see want to upgrade here. So I think what it performed there is an update. You can, once you do this, and you run sudo upgrade, it will upgrade it automatically. If you download Chrome, if you download the Debian package and use gpkg to install it, it will not be updating itself like this. You have to, every time you have to, it will not auto update when you run sudo upgrade, sudo apt upgrade. But when you do it this way, it will always auto update itself. So thank you for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe. It's very important for me to grow this channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share this video. Thanks and God bless as you do so. See you next time.